Alright, so you're thinking about getting a small drone, but you don't want to end up with the wrong one. DJI has two solid options right now, the DJI Flip and the DJI Neo. Both are compact, super beginner-friendly, and safe enough to take off right from your palm. But which one should you go for? Well, that's what we're here to figure out. We're going to compare these two across everything that actually matters: camera quality, flight performance, battery life, and, of course, price. By the end of this, you will know exactly which one suits you best. So, let's get into it. When it comes to size, the DJI Neo is the clear winner if you're looking for something ultra-compact. Weighing just 135 grams, it's smaller and lighter than the Flip, making it incredibly easy to carry around. The Flip, on the other hand, is 249 grams and significantly larger when ready to take off. But here's the cool part. It folds down into a squarish shape for transport. That foldability makes it more convenient to pack, despite its larger size. While the Flip is still super portable, the Neo wins when it comes to being the smallest and lightest drone of the two. Both of these drones are designed to be beginner-friendly, and they definitely deliver on that front. They feature built-in propeller guards, so you can launch them from your palm without worrying about hurting yourself. They also come with automated flight modes that make it easy to capture cinematic shots without needing to be a skilled pilot. Both the Neo and the Flip include follow mode, spotlight, circle, droney, and rocket, so they can smoothly track a subject, orbit around it, or pull away for dramatic reveals. Since they both offer the same level of beginner friendliness, this category is a tie. No matter which one you choose, you'll be able to get it in the air with minimal effort. This is where the differences start to show. The DJI Flip comes with both forward obstacle avoidance and downward positioning sensors, while the Neo only has downward sensors. This means that while both drones can stay stable when flying low, only the Flip will stop and brake if it senses an object in front of it. With the Neo, you have to be more careful because it doesn't have any forward sensors. If you're flying near walls or trees, it won't stop itself. It'll just crash straight into them. That makes the Flip the better choice for pilots who want extra protection against accidents. Battery life can make or break your flying experience, and in this case, there's a clear winner. The DJI Neo offers up to 18 minutes of flight time per charge, while the Flip blows past that with 31 minutes. That's nearly double the battery life. Both drones come in Fly More bundles that include 3 extra batteries and a multi-charger. But even with multiple batteries, the Flip still gives you more flight time per charge. If you hate constantly swapping batteries, the Flip wins this round. Being small and lightweight means both drones are more affected by wind than heavier models. However, the Flip performs better here. The Neo is rated for level 4 winds, which is decent but not great. The Flip, on the other hand, can handle level 5 winds, making it much better suited for flying on breezy days. If you live somewhere where wind is a factor, the Flip will give you a much more stable flying experience. If you're buying a drone, chances are you care about the camera. Here's where the Flip really pulls ahead. The Neo comes with a 12-megapixel camera, which can shoot 4K video at 30 frames per second. It uses a half-inch sensor and an f2.8 lens, which is fine for daylight, but struggles in low light. The Flip is in a whole different league. It offers a 12-megapixel or 48-megapixel camera, can record 4K at 60 FPS, and has a larger one by 1.3-inch sensor. On top of that, it supports HDR, D-Log-M for color grading, and a bright f1.7 lens that performs better in low-light conditions. The Flip also has a 3-axis gimbal, while the Neo only has a 2-axis gimbal with digital stabilization. That means the Flip's footage is much smoother without needing software corrections. While the Neo has a wider tilt range than the Flip, making it better for low-angle shots, the Flip still dominates in every other aspect. This one's weird. The Neo actually has more built-in storage, 22 gigabytes compared to the Flip's 1.9 gigabytes. That means you can store more footage on the Neo without a microSD card. But here's the problem. The Neo doesn't have expandable storage. Once that 22 gigabytes fills up, you'll have to delete footage before shooting more. The Flip has a micro SD card slot, meaning you can expand its storage as much as you need. If you want more internal storage without buying a card, the Neo wins. But for long-term flexibility, the Flip is the better choice. The Neo does not come with a remote controller. you have to use your smartphone unless you buy a separate controller. The Flip comes with the RC-N3 remote right out of the box, making it the better option for precise controls. If you're okay with flying just using your phone, the Neo works fine. But if you want better flight control right away, the Flip is the better deal. This is where the Neo starts to make sense. The Neo starts at $199, while the Flip starts at $439. That's a huge price difference. However, if you want a controller, you'll need to buy one separately for the Neo, which adds another $129 plus. So while it's still cheaper overall, the gap isn't as big as it first seems. If price is your top priority, the Neo wins. But if you want the best overall value, the Flip justifies its higher cost. If you're a content creator, the Flip is the clear winner. It has a far better camera, better stabilization, longer battery life, and stronger wind resistance. If you're just looking for a cheap and simple drone to fly for fun, the Neo is a fantastic deal. And if you want to try FPV flying, the Neo is the only option since the Flip doesn't support it. Either way, now you know exactly what you're getting. So which one are you picking? Let us know in the comments.